that they're going to have any legal basis to attack Pete Hegseth when he's no longer Secretary of War, for example, or any of the people in the chain of command here?
The President of the United States, as the Commander-in-Chief, has the constitutional and statutory power and duty to protect our nation, including repelling an invasion. And that's exactly what's going on here. You have these narco boats bringing in
to Paris. Sorry, it's actually really hard to even talking about that because, I had such bad panic.
It's okay.
That's right. I mean, I got taken to New Mexico, to New York, to Paris, to Palm Beach, to the island. I got taken to all the properties. The problem is that they release information, it's going to break people's minds. It'll bend their brains. A lot of people won't be able to handle it. So I suppose that's why they don't know what to do. Because if they release the truth, all hell will break loose.
Hey, Grant. What? Stress comes from time traveling in your mind. Depression is caused by focusing too much on the past, and anxiety is caused by focusing too much on the future. Remember, time doesn't even exist. There is no past or future. But your mind keeps traveling to these imaginary places, and that's where all your suffering lives. Stay in the present moment, and the struggle disappears. Plus, you know what they always say. Yesterday is history. Tomorrow's a mystery. Today is a gift. That's why it's called the present.
There's something wrong with you.
On the contrary, I'm just awake. I've actually never been thinking more clearly in my life. Don't worry, you'll get there one day. Wake up, kids.
Meet with anyone who says the Holocaust didn't happen.
Professor Lipstadt, I am that David Irving. And I've got $1,000 to give anyone who can show me a document that proves the Holocaust.
I will not debate you, not here, not now, not
Because
ever.
you can't.
Professor Lipstadt, you're not a historian, are you? A professor of religion, I believe.
I'm a joint appointment in religion and in history.
Yeah. You're not very familiar with the world's outback. Will you accept that I, David Irving, I'm the person that you've been smearing in this speech and in your book, and as if this is the first occasion I've had a chance to meet you face to face because you feel a baby today. I was void destruction. Then I have spent 30 years writing, publishing books in the world's leading publishing houses, including the Viking Press, William Morrow, E.P. Dutton.
I'm not here to hear your.
I let you have smeared. You try to defend that I'm on some kind of freak. This is totally. You say that respectable historians don't respect me. If you have a look on the back of this book, I've got a copy of this book for every member of this audience here. Please help yourself on your way out. You'll see what respectable historians around the world say about my writings.
Well, okay, listen, sir, I'm not here to. I'm not here.
Right, here's a question. Here's $1,000 for you, madam, if you can produce the document that you mentioned earlier in your speech, namely a blueprint of a gas chamber showing where the pellets were put in. You mentioned this, you're trying to gull these gullible students because they believe it, but you have to find
Okay, all right.
Mr.
Irving,
here's $1,000.
excuse me,
I'm asking you a question. Where is this document?
I have no.
$1,000 you can produce it. You have no idea where it is because you invented it.
I didn't invent anything. Well, I refer you and I'll persist in for a much more legitimate question.
These are my different questions. You're smearing me around the world. You went to Australia, you went to New Zealand. Who paid for your fare to Australia, New Zealand? Who paid your fee? If you're not
Well, I went to 5 miles, so I got no fee. So that's so
you paid your own
Delta Airline.
You paid your own airfare. Can I know the students who paid for you? I don't know exactly who's behind this. What is that pay?
I have no desire for your
You
money.
told the students about a blueprint. Produce the blueprint or shut up.
I saw when I faced this legal conundrum, and my lawyers called me who had been working pro bono, and they said we can't work pro bono anymore because this is all we're doing, and we've got to raise some money. I said, could you be more specific? And he said, a lot. I said, More specific than that, he said, well, at least $1 million. I don't remember if it was £1 million or dollars, but I heard $1 million, I stopped listening. At that point, I happened to be on my way to a Wexner heritage retreat, and people heard about what was happening, and someone told Rabbi Herbert Friedman, who was a leader of the Jewish community, a leader of UJA, a chaplain in World War II, a towering man. And he called me over. He said, what's going on here? And I told him the story of what was happening. And he said, well, it's time to get organized. And he called Les Wexner. And Les Wexner asked for some briefing materials, which I prepared. Les and Abigail knew me well. I'd been teaching for the foundation for quite a while. And Les said, Abigail and I could write out this check. Finished, done. He said, but this has got to be, when this story is told, and not knowing it would be a movie and it would be all the things, and then my lawyer said, that's great, but it's got to be done quietly. It can't, because this crazy man, David Irving, if he knows you're supported, he's less likely to drop the case, which of course we initially hoped he would. So quietly, organizations, individuals, some of the people sitting in this room, just stepped up to the plate. And within, 3 months, the money was there.
And on the day of the judgment, April the 11th or 12th, they were going to ask the court the next day that I should pay. In England, the loser pays his own costs and the enemy's costs. And they had run up a bill of $8 million, £6 million. And I opened that ring binder and I started reading, and my eyes were as big as saucers. It turned out that there are neutral witnesses. Professor Richard Evans, the eminent historian from Cambridge, the totally neutral historian from Cambridge, had been paid $250,000. And he was going to express an independent opinion about my books and my research and my writings. Professor Van Pelt, $250,000, to stand in that witness box and say that, yes, that building was undoubtedly a homicidal gas chamber and not the mortuary that it claimed to be. And so on. They'd all been paid colossal sums of money, none of which we had known about.
Why do you continually denigrate the work of David Irving?
1.7 million missing original ballot images for the November 2020 election in 2021, when they were supposed to be retained under the federal and state statutes, which I showed. There were 5 million ballots cast. We only received 3.3 million back. This rule is to do memory card retention. The issue is
El Salvador, a place I've called home for 14 years, has always held a special place in my heart. From day one, I have loved this country.
The strain in our housing.
I love it.
Oh my goodness. What is it?
Mama, Dory.
You want mommy to help you?
Mama can help. Oh, goodness.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, goodness.
Who is it?
Mama, Dory.
What do you say that's John?
Intelligence agent, now retired, very senior. He looked me in the eye and said, the truth of the matter is, we took the playbook for psychological operations and information warfare that we would use against our enemies, and we turned.
What, with the Rob Reiner thing? Yeah, that's crazy. And he will do everything within his power to try to beat Connor.
Yeah, I'm gonna not say anything bad about Trump until that fight. I need to be at that fight. Then I'm gonna go, yo, that fucking bullshit tweet, that sucked.
Bro, look what Mamdani called him a fascist, and he had him in the Oval Office. And
True.
Did you see that?
True.
And he's like, you said that Donald Trump. He's like, it's okay, just go ahead and say it. Just say it.
Bro,
he didn't care.
I hate to get on Trump stuff, but have you seen the plaques?
No, I heard about it. So his plaque's under everybody's name?
Yeah, he's kind of trashing every other president.
And what is he? He
write,
trashes them all?
The Clinton.
Funny how no one knows what an American is until it's time to disenfranchise them, right? When you're signing up for the benefits, oh, America's colorblind. I don't see color. Everybody can be American. Suddenly, when it comes time to pay the bill, it's the white man. It's so
All right. As for these Giants highlights.
Shane, will you please put on the antlers?
No.
What are you watching?
Saquon highlights? Oh, here it is. Here's the jump. Dude.
It's nuts.
It's unbelievable. Spins and jumps over a guy backwards. It's literally impossible.
Well,
what?
You said it's impossible. I don't think it's impossible.
You think you can do this?
It's a spin and a jump. I just don't think we need to blow it out of proportion.
You think you could juke someone?
Yes.
Then spin. And then jump over someone backwards.
I think that I could definitely do that or a version of it.
Dude, now that I'm thinking about it, you actually are a lot like Saquon Barkley. Like the other day when you were drinking coffee and sneezed and we had to take you to urgent care, I was like, that's Saquon.
Shane, don't make fun of me. I still can't smell. And here's where I think your thinking's off. You see Saquon and his gigantic thighs, and you think, oh, you must need thighs like that to jump a person. But that's not how it always works in nature. I have extremely long thighs, which is like
Ruck up. You're headed to the war zone. Enemy soldier incoming. All stations, green light. We're deploying to the war zone. Battle Royale. Rally on march course. Be advised, gas is closing in. Proceed to the safe zone. Enemy intel located. Capture and secure the intel point to discover the next gas spread. Hunt down the enemy.
Inserting armor. Inserting armor.
Squad mates start securing the intel. Join them to increase the speed of the capture.
Changing max. Loading new mag. Inserting armor.
Capture complete. Uploading under fire on the next gas spread. Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Inserting armor.
Positive ID on the bounty targets. Hunt them down. Some of your squad is outside the safe zone. All bounty targets are KIA. Well done. Friendly loadout drops on the way.
Reloading mag.
Muscle armor broken. I'm rolling now.
Switching mags. Changing mags. Inserting armor. Reloading. Planting claymore. Recon contract marked. Get me eyes in the sky. Loading new mag. Broke their armor. Reloading mag.
An enemy squad is hunting you. Stay sharp.
Reloading.
Check your map. I've marked a point containing enemy intel nearby. Capture it for information on the next gas spread. You're clear. Enemy hunters were eliminated. Your squad mate has reached the intel. Joining them will speed up the process.
Got a scavenger contract here.
Loadout drop headed your way. Well done, soldier. Check your map for the next gas spread location. Supply box is located. Move to secure.
Get me eyes in the sky.
Supply box secured. 2 to go.
LDBR salvo ready for launch. Taking fire.
Good supply box is down. One to go.
I broke their armor.
Still have squad mates outside the
Switching
safe zone.
mags. Inserting armor.
All supply boxes secure. Contract complete.
Marking contract.
You've been marked as a most wanted target. Kill enemies and secure supply caches to close the contract on your head.
Reloading. Setting claymore. Enemy grenade. Inserting armor. I broke their armor. I'm hit. 5 down. Inserting armor.
Job's done. Good work.
Reloading that. Switching mags. Here's a bounty contact.
Bounty targets marked. Kill them all.
TACOM, downlink hard data feed. I broke their armor. Loading new mag. I broke their armor. Frag, get down.
All bounty targets destroyed. Hell of a job. I've got gas inbound. Safe zone relocated.
New mag. Indicating recon. UAV standing by. LDBR awaiting targeting data.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
Priority tasking request received. We're a dot.
Reloading.
Get your squad to the safe zone. Leave no one behind.
Get me eyes in the sky.
Oh, come along.
Precision airstrike.
LDBR salvo ready for launch.
Time to flight 5 seconds. Out.
All right.
All right.
Fire solution was bad. Miss.
Moving to my mark. Enemy helo marked. New mag.
Move up right here.
Move target marked. Send it.
Copy that. 3-1 is on station. Strike inbound. No hit. Go again.
Enemy airstrike in the area. Gas is moving in. New safe zone located.
Reloading mag. Under fire.
You're being tracked by an enemy squad. Evade and survive.
Inserting armor. I broke their armor.
Head to the safe zone.
Inserting armor.
Gas is inbound.
Taking fire. Inserting armor. Incoming Semtex. Inserting armor. Tally enemy.
Contract failed. Stand down. Gulag is your last chance. Fight to earn redeployment. Success means redeployment. Failure means elimination.
Back in the AO.
Enemies located
Switching
in
mags.
HVT. This one's high risk, high reward, so keep your eyes open. Ten remain. You're almost done here.
Oh, I just drove by a house right here around where I live. It's kind of a rougher neighborhood. Little boy's out there playing in the yard, and I looked over at him, and he had two sticks, and looked like he was like scooping up dirt with his hands and dumping them on the dirt. And he probably 6, 7 years old out there in the front yard, no parents around, no nothing. As soon as I seen it, I run to Tractor Supply and bought him the biggest dump truck I could possibly buy. And I ain't bought nobody nothing for Christmas all year. Just ain't been in the Christmas spirit yet. and it's Christmas Eve. But anyway, I seen that little boy and I went and got him a dump truck. Took it there, pulled over on the side of the road, and he was kind of looking scared. And I grabbed it out the back and had my puppy with me. Let my puppy out, and my puppy was running around, and he was playing with my dog, and I pulled up there with the dump truck or whatever, and I ain't never in my life seen eyes shine like that little boy's eyes shine. He looked up at me and was like, "Is this mine?" He said, "It's all yours. Merry Christmas." Santa told me to drop it off to you. He couldn't make it. And man, that little boy, I sat there and watched him for about 5 minutes. He had that dump truck loaded up. He was pushing around the yard. Parents nowhere to be found. And I told him to be safe. He needed anything else. If he seen this white truck drive by, to wave me down, and I'd get him whatever he wanted. And he said, "Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir." And boy, that did my heart some good. So here's your sign to find a rough house around your neighborhood or something, and buy them little kids some Christmas presents this year. Merry Christmas.
In the puzzle of life, there is one piece that keeps it together. It's the hard one to place, and the best one to chase. The stormy weather. In the puzzle of life, there is one piece that keeps it from breaking. You can tell when it's there from the sound that your own heartbeat is making. If you find that it's lost, well, the puzzle can...
Do you want to know what the root of all of these problems truly are? And you're not going to like the answer. Do you guys really want to know what the real answer for all of these problems come down to one?
What you read, it would be President Obama. He started it. And Biden was there with him. And Comey was there. And Clapper, the whole group was there. Brennan, they were all there in a room. Right here. This is the room. This is...
You know, it's really unfortunate that we really do that.
Hopes to beat the midnight hour. Home with family, so with you. Dearest and in the barn. Elves off duty for the day. Santa's got the tools in hand. Wants to make it home to play. Christmas lights upon the dash. Guiding him through frosty roads. We got the dishwasher manual. Truck is rolling down the way as he's counting every load. Carol Santa's working on the double.
Is this all you got me for Christmas?
Michael!
Over this one.
Hopes to beat the midnight hour. Home with family so revered.
Cratchit, you're late. Sir, what do you mean by coming in here this time of day?
I'm very sorry, sir. I am behind my times.
You are indeed. Step this way, Mr. Cratchit, please.
It's only once a year, sir. It won't be repeated. I was making rather merry yesterday, sir.